Okay, hey. Uh, okay, I used the wrong one.
I was sitting here wondering whether or not I got fired.
Why your audio was not on there, Dan, I don't know. It changed in processing because I played it out just a few minutes ago. Well, before you got
Oh,
here, on the one that wouldn't load, and evident some I don't know. I'm playing with it. You know it's screwed up.
It's not Friday night. I can't
Right.
make a comment.
it's not
We're a
Friday
night
night.
early there for you fooling around with stuff and playing with things. Oh, dog.
And Carl, believe it or not, that's not new. That was one of the original openings to Stupid O'Clock.
Mm.
Back before I wrote
Yeah,
the one that became the regular.
I'll try to get that straightened out.
Good luck.
Um, it looked like when the orange font was up, when it said "Stupid Clock will begin shortly,"
Yeah,
I think you're missing an L
I
in
didn't make
shortly.
that, so it's not me.
I'm glad you said which word was missing the L because my brain went right to, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the o'clock.
Thank you for the clarification,
If
Joe.
if it was the o'clock, I wouldn't have said anything because that'd just be hilarious. Uh,
Hey, Joe.
although, if it was the o'clock, the chat would have informed us already.
Hey, Joe. I learned the hard way. Spell check when Googling grandfather clocks.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Yeah. And definitely don't put images in front of it.
Right back.
But to be fair, I'm going to say this. As a woman in her 40s, there's some grandpas that are damn good looking.
Thank you, dear.
Um, let's just say there are images that my retinas have not erased yet.
They probably never will.
All right. We're gonna see how long it takes this print to fail.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I thought I was you was headed to the toilet to throw up after
Nope.
the images I put in your brain.
No, and it already failed.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take long. At least it's failing faster.
Carl said that I'm somewhat damaged.
Oops.
No, you've always been bent and twisted.
Ooh.
I can't read
I've
the
al-
second line.
First timer.
Oh, first timer. Okay.
There it goes. See, you can see it now. Well, Don, I am going to need an address from you because I've got some for test purposes. See how long they last as keychains.
Okay.
Just put it on your key ring and let me know when it breaks.
Okay.
Won't be
I
too
would get this damn
won't
thing
be
to work.
won't be too long before one of them breaks.
Did you know that it's National Pickle Day?
Oh,
I
so
do
that's
now.
why Burger King had the deep fried pickles with ranch dressing.
Possibly.
That actually sounds really good.
Maybe to you.
That's just random that you hear Joey in the background.
Hey, it's no different than me talking when I'm walked over to the beer fridge and somebody thinks I've gone down the hall.
So you guys like my pretty nails?
They
I
look
never do my
copper.
nails.
They look great.
Oh, they're pretty.
Yes, they are.
They change colors.
And what's the name of that?
Ah, I got them from Color Street. I got it from our girls' coffee date yesterday.
Oh,
Day
okay.
before? Tuesday. We had girls' coffee date. Oh, Rich said the deep fried pickles are not good at all, and it was a freaking waste of money, Joey.
Oh,
And Carl likes the color too.
I know they gotta go from a red to a green to a gold. They're
Yeah. Depends on the angle the light hits it. Yeah. Oh, and there's Zach. Hey,
Hey,
Zach.
there's
Zach.
Zach. Zach, you've got no excuse.
Zach.
I've sent you 2 links in 2 different ways.
maybe he just doesn't want to.
That's
Eh.
no excuse either.
He's actually seeing if they're going to drop the Starship. They're loading it right now.
Oh, he's sick.
Oh,
Still?
feel better.
And don't want to. Most of us are sick and we still show up because, well, we're
because we're sick.
yeah.
It really. Joe Dog hasn't wanted to do this show for 2 years now.
Almost got out of it.
I'm just recovered from my sick crud.
Well, that's what you get for going to a convention that didn't control how people handled stuff. You're not the only person I've heard carry the crud out of that place.
Oh,
Oof.
not the green room. Not the green room.
We had so much alcohol in that patio, there couldn't be anybody that walked away with the crud. Especially that first night.
I take it as a personal challenge to keep my blood alcohol high enough at all times to kill any germs.
They were like, oh hell no, I'm not you guys are sicker than me. And those cold germs were like, I'm out.
As Carl said, nobody got sick at Allegan except for maybe sick of beer.
There was a lot less leftover beer this year than last year.
Yeah.
Yes. That's because we all chipped in to try and drink as much as we possibly could when we actually wanted to open a bottle of liquor.
I would have helped if I could.
That's all right.
I probably would
You'll
have.
get better. You will.
I don't think my drinking days are done.
Of course,
Mine
John
have
told me
barely
he goes.
even begun.
Of course, John told me, he said, you're not supposed to drink wine like shots.
Especially that one. That was some nice stuff at the banquet.
Yeah.
That's
Don, you should have seen it. I downed 3. John had poured me a glass of wine before he could get about 4 people away. It was gone.
Joe Dog.
What?
You're lucky the damn glass didn't explode.
Hey, ask Dan. I reached for it with 2 hands and a firm grip.
I think the oven mitts helped.
That's what she said. Reach with it with 2 hands and a firm grip, right? Mhm.
Not
You
often enough.
Mhm.
And with an oven mitt.
That's true glove right there.
Do too firm of a grip, you liable to rip it off.
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
And yeah.
Oh.
dear. Well, thank you, Carl. Makes him
Yep.
sad, but I was still fun.
And really, if it weren't that cold Sunday night, we probably would have finished off the beer. It's just
Probably.
drinking cold beer sitting out on the patio in the cold air. It kind of got to us after a while. I pulled out the heavy coat a long time before I expected to.
But at least
Hey,
we stayed.
We did a good job. We only had a half gallon left.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, back me up on this, please. Damn Southerners. No, I'm kidding. You have not been in 30-degree weather in the middle of a cornfield with a kegger, have you?
Not with a kegger, no, but sitting on a tractor watching snowfall while I was plowing.
Oh. Good night, everybody.
And just think, Carl, next year it's not going to be beer that everybody's going to be sick of.
Yeah, Kiri's actually going to come since there's not another convention to take his attention away.
About damn time.
Kiri showed up before.
Yeah, but his badge price will not be discounted.
Rip.
Oh, pray for you.
Especially if you afford to go to that other one.
Well, I mean, I did get in for free, so but I only had to work it. So thankfully, I'm free next year. So
You shouldn't have
There's
said
a
that.
good
Joe
chance
Dog will
I'll be
find a
able
way
to
to
make
put you
it.
to work.
Yeah. Yeah, don't sit down on Friday after or Friday morning or Sunday night.
oof, your dog gonna put me.
If I
Doing
turn
all
gray,
the
we're
work.
blaming Kiri. There we go.
Do what?
If I turn gray again, we're gonna blame Kiri. Because
We're just
apparently
going to tie you down to a chair next year. And it ain't going to be silk ropes. It's going to be duct tape.
You got entirely too active for your, well, I was starting to say blood pressure, but you were fading out, not turning red.
Oh, Kiri, have you seen the new Apple store out on Gun Barrel Road?
I didn't even know we had a new Apple store.
Yeah. It's not a good idea to fart in one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had a
Such a bad
feeling you were
joke.
gonna tell that one.
Ain't got no windows.
Well, that's too bad. It needed Linux.
Good night, everybody. No. Oh, Lord.
Why does it look like it left a streak there? Because it did.
Mm. The continuing misadventures of Joey's 3D printer.
You need to be showing us what it's doing. Maybe I can help you figure out what the problem is.
Don't.
It's just not it's not even adhering the first portion of the print.
You're gonna laugh.
Hmm.
Is it the metal plate or the glass plate?
It's a flexible magnetic one.
Peel it off, take it into the kitchen, Dawn soap and a scrub brush.
This is the fresh side of it because it's double sided.
Yeah. There's some oil on it.
Now,
Try it.
if I
No.
play my
Didn't light a
cards right,
match.
now if I play my cards right next year, there might be double trouble at next year's Holocon. I'm gonna say as
Oh.
much.
You bringing a significant other?
I don't know.
That was my guess. But you look pretty happy about it, so it was a good guess.
Oh, you and Evelyn speaking again?
I hadn't talked to her in like months, so not really.
I've not heard from her in 2 years.
Dang.
I don't know what I've done to make her mad. I've been super nice.
Mm-hmm.
That may have been the problem. I've just been too nice.
Probably was my problem too. I was too nice and not chaotic enough.
Don, why is it women don't like the nice guys?
You're asking me that question?
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause you're a female.
you're the only woman that speaks to him without a frying pan in her hand. So
I honestly can't tell you that because I
union
honestly
rules, huh?
I don't know. I mean, hell, I've been in a relationship now for 18 years. I don't know what the hell's wrong with women today.
Ah, okay. But I've noticed the guys that treat women just like shit, they are all over him. The guys that treat them like, like princesses and whatever, get shit on and friend zoned.
Because most of the girls of this generation want the bad boy.
Yep.
Why?
Maybe they watch too many, 70s movies, watch the
Soap
Grease one too many
operas.
times.
Well, they probably do want the nice guy, but the only reason why they would is to milk them for all their work.
Ah, yes.
Then once they're broken down, they just about dump them.
Yeah, it's more of a generational thing, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick says that they want to change him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he settles down, straightens up, does what she wants. You've changed. That's what you asked me to do. Okay, sorry.
I'm just glad I did not know this was going to be dating 101 tonight since, any other ladies want to join on the panel, please?
Yeah, I can send my wife a link, but she's crazier than all of us, so.
Stand to challenge that remark.
I was going to say your wife is beyond awesome.
She's great for her first wife.
Hey, I mean, there's no dichotomy between crazy and awesome. They're not mutually exclusive conditions.
Hell no, they ain't. I'll tell you that right now.
I honestly don't know.
Mm.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think like a lot of women do in today's society to begin with, so it's really hard for me to
Yeah.
explain that.
That's what you get for not being superficial.
So I mean, I don't know.
Ow.
When somebody says to me, "You're like one of the guys with boobs," and I take it as a compliment, and they're like, "That was supposed to be a backhanded compliment," I'm going, "No, I like it. I'm running with it."
Yeah, really, I'm going to own that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm going to be so pissed off if this thing actually prints correctly now.
thank you, Donna. She chimed in. Somebody want to bring that up?
I was going to, but I figured that Joe and I would reach for it at the same time.
No, I'm actually looking at something else right now.
Oh, well.
Donna says, "Sorry, no help here. I'm too lazy to try and change a guy, but I do like being treated like an empress."
Absolutely.
But a lot of that too is that I know that Carl knows that you appreciate what you do for him. Or what he does for you. Excuse me how I worded that.
Well, vice versa.
Yeah.
They appreciate each other.
Yeah. So it's like, going through all these books that I, commented on that I need a bigger house or less books, and you guys said bigger house. That Ted's been moving the stuff as I've been going through stuff because, well, he doesn't want me to turn gray either.
This damn thing's actually in print right now. All I had to do is
And
flip the plate back over to the other side.
oh, okay. I thought you were pissed off because you went and followed Joe Dog's advice, and it worked.
No, I'm too lazy to walk back up the basement stairs right now to try out that theory. I just figured, I was starting over. I was rerunning the calibrations. I'll flip it over to the fresh side and use the fresh side that hasn't been scraped all to hell and had 100 of these little BSRs printed off on it.
Don, there's a new place for you to visit when you come to town now.
I saw that. I just sent the link to Ted as well.
I'll have to stop by there when I have a chance.
I from what I'm seeing and the look and the design of the website, it looks like it's probably Thornburg's place. If it is, I'll never I'll never darken the doors.
And why is that?
He runs the other show.
Oh, okay.
Got to support him as much as I can.
Want a unique party experience? They have birthday parties.
The website design looks a lot like that other show. All right, Joe. Are you there?
He's not cussing, so.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm seeing it starting to peel up. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I can see it from the backside here. I know it's not.
Let me pull the logo down so everybody can see it.
See it
And that,
all.
you're making stuff for Nick, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep. That damn thing's gonna print just fine now. You
You blank, 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 blank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From what I've learned about 3D printing, Joe, it's got a learning curve like the tail of the dragon over in East Tennessee into North Carolina.
Oh. Yeah, I call that one the snake, but I take your. I assume we're talking about I-40, which is still being reconstructed.
No, it's Robbinsville, North Carolina. It is Deals Gap.
Is that the one that's not too bad until there's like a 2,000-foot hill followed by a 2,000-foot incline with a curve in the middle?
No, Tail of the Dragon is it's US 129.
Oh, okay.
Well, Zach will be here shortly.
Cool. And Carl said that his first wife was a piece of work, and she told him that he was too nice. So she was one of those women that you were referring to.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy type.
Oh, just remember, Curie, every woman is bi. It's just whether or not they're bisexual, bipolar, or both.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan.
Not amused, Joey. Okay, it was kind of funny, but still not amused.
Or in my case, the last one was both. So double the crazy.
318 turns in 11 miles.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's the motorcycle rider's dream road.
I've been on a couple of roads in West Virginia that I can't remember anything other than, oh God, please don't let me go off the side. They'll never find me.
318 curves in 11 miles. And once a year they close it for strictly, it's a one-way road once a year. And every 30 seconds a car gets to go up it. A car or a motorcycle gets to go up it. They're spaced out 30 seconds apart, as fast as you can go.
My brother would love that.
I don't know why I keep looking over at the back of the machine. It's still up here on the screen.
Yeah.
You have your other one running right now, your other camera, whatever you want to say it.
I don't think. Yeah, I can't present a second camera here.
You should be able to.
Now, when I click on present, I have slides, video file, and share screen.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
You'd have to go through OBS and have two cameras running at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's some other programs that'll let you have two cameras at the same time, but OBS is probably more versatile.
Or you can run upstairs and you can hop on your wife's computer and just hope that nothing bad happens. And when we do, we can hear, oh shit, and watch you fly out of the crochet room.
Or I could just turn on the computer that's behind me and come on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other way would be funnier, though.
Yeah, you underestimate my level of laziness and fatness.
No, I'm not picking my nose. It's itching.
No,
So it says you.
I need to remember to talk to Nick tomorrow and find out exactly which BSRs he's needing.
God, what I just said reminded me of what happened at Walmart.
Oh no! What happened?
This kid, he was probably 4 or 5 years old, walking around picking his nose, tripped, and got up that far into his nose, and his finger got stuck. Kids screaming, hollering. You know, people are starting to gather around. I look in and I went, ugh. And I had to leave as fast as I could.
Because you wanted to help him.
No. I was laughing too fucking hard. What, Tom?
I can't blame you. I would have been too, so.
Don gave me this look of, you sick asshole.
Doesn't it say that on your driver's license? Under restrictions.
Only restriction on my driver's license is a tanker. There's the Zach.
Hey,
Ziggy!
Zach.
Tanker.
You've kept your CDL, Joe?
Do what?
You've kept your CDL?
No.
Oh.
No, I meant like eyeglasses. Let's see, what does mine? Eyeglasses, motorcycle. I mean, the stuff they'll write you out a ticket for if you're caught without, as well as the versatility of the license. In Georgia, I thought they called those restrictions like somebody has to have their hearing aid, somebody has to have their eyeglasses, or at least proof of vision correction surgery or something.
No, Joe, my CDL expired this last year.
This went back to a regular license.
Yeah.
So you can drive the yellow
So-
truck without having any special license?
It's a rental truck.
Mhm.
It's under 10,000 pounds.
Okay.
Just hope I never have to go across scales sometimes going down to Halicon.
And don't paint a logo on the side.
Exactly. Everybody says you need to put Halicon on. No.
Yeah,
Eyeglasses and navigatrix. I like that, Carl.
Yeah, I dropped my CDL when I left NDOT because I knew I'd forget to do my physical and didn't feel like having it, lapse that way and not have an actual license on me at that point. And the person at the BMV is like, "Oh, you're going to freely give that up?" Yep. Well, what if you go back to that job that I'm really damn desperate? Because I will consider going back to retail before I go back to NDOT.
Damn. Oh, that says a lot.
Well, unless it was their IT position, but they couldn't afford me for their IT position now.
Mm.
I would go into customer service before I went back to my old job.
Oh, God.
Be like Miracle Max. We're closed.
And actually, I'd go, if I went back to customer service, I'd just go apply at the BMV. Because then it's customer service and I get all my state seniority back.
Ooh. Well,
Which means my first paycheck, I'd have 2 weeks of sick time already on the books and a personal day.
kind of like the arrangement I got. Every day is a personal day.
Oh, we figured it up at work. You had to work 3.5 hours for 1 hour of personal time.
That was your lunch?
No, for every 3.5 hours that you worked, you earned an hour of personal leave. But you couldn't use that hour until you had 8.
I wonder if my little brother kept his 18-wheeler license. I mean, he gave up the job, but he is my little brother. He might have just kept it out of sheer stubbornness.
Since he is your little brother.
Exactly. If you
Now,
if you ever meet my brother and my sister and myself at the same time, you will be able to tell. No one will have to tell you that we're related.
Now, if I had had a Class A, I may have considered keeping that.
I had a Class A. Of course, I
Now
wouldn't
had a-
want.
What we're talking about, Zachy?
Driving big, heavy things.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry you're sick.
Me too. 'Cause I get on a plane in 36 hours.
Oof.
Texas?
Yep. He wants to feel the boom.
My innards are going to feel the boom. Because that boom is violent.
Are you gonna eat cement again this time?
No, I shouldn't this time.
Okay.
I might eat some dust because of how high it'll jump off the ground when the booster comes home, but I'll put it this way. The monitors jump off desks 5.5 miles away from the pad when the booster comes.
Dang.
Yeah, she'll punch. I'm excited and scared at the same time. I'm like, if I'm still sick, that'll scare it out of me.
Hey,
One way or another.
Zach, I'm gonna tell you right now, if the boom is that loud, I would get those little scrunchy earplugs.
The little orange ones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would recommend those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've got to start wearing those when I use the lawnmowers.
What?
Exactly.
I wondered for a moment.
Hey, I don't worry about hearing loss anymore. I'm hearing constantly now.
That explains so much.
What?
Exactly. Oh, it's a sizzling taco.
That ring.
Mm-hmm.
I have that ring in my ears constantly.
Mine comes and goes.
What did you say, Zach? I had to think about what you just said. What did you say?
Ooh, a sizzling taco.
Surprised you haven't made a comment about his new buddy.
I didn't see the new buddy. Oh, I love a pickle on a taco.
Especially a deep fried pickle on a taco.
At first, I thought it was a Christmas tree, and I was like, it's a festive taco.
Nope, it's a pickle.
Yeah, exactly, Carl. Tinnitus. I found the actual sound on YouTube, and to turn my volume down on the computer to the point to where the tinnitus in my ears compared to the audio on the computer, it's 25.
Damn.
I mean, at 25, it actually cancels out the tinnitus.
You shouldn't have partied so hard as a kid.
Partied so hard. 30 years of next to heavy equipment.
Mm-hmm. That
with
was
the
work.
government. With a government job, it says, you don't need that PPE stuff.
See, our safety people were, oh, you need all this PPE stuff, including the stupid little leg bands that they wanted us to wear at night.
Joe, we didn't start getting PPE until 2003.
I don't know when safety really started to crack down on ours. Well, no, I take that back. It was probably after Rosine became safety director that it really started to crack down, because he actually got got to hire 2 little minions beneath him to go out and do his bidding.
Joe, I was on a job and not Tennessee OSHA, U.S. OSHA rolled up on the job site.
Oh, who the hell did you piss off that they called them in?
I don't know.
It's Joe
But there
Dog.
were-
Does there need to be an explanation?
There was other contractors on the job site. We
Mhm.
had guys down in trenches with no shoring. They jumped that trench and walked over to a guy in a trench that wasn't up to his knee for no hard hat, safety vest, or safety glasses. Wrote him up, wrote the company up, looked at the city and went, guys, you know y'all supposed to have shoring down there. Okay, yeah. All right, hopped the trench, got in his truck, and left.
Yep, that was personal.
No, that's just how much they ignored the city.
Mm.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah.
reason, government agencies overlook each other. I didn't see that.
Well, it's kind of hard for it'd be hard for the state OSHA to, I think, find another state agency, or even any government agency for that matter. Federal, I could see them being able to be like, no, you guys owe us some money.
But yeah, they totally ignored us. Of course, it wasn't long after that they started cracking down on stuff. But
yeah.
Sounds like someone slipped them a 20.
Probably would have to been more than a 20. I mean,
zeros.
you're talking about federal bribes. That starts with hundreds.
I've only seen OSHA on a state job once, and that was actually the first full job I did with RQAW. But they weren't out there for us. They were out there for actually for the contractor. And the OSHA inspector that came out actually used to be an NDOT employee. My boss and I both worked with him. And we're not entirely sure how he became an OSHA inspector because the man was a fucking moron when he worked for NDOT.
Isn't that the job requirement?
No, because a few of I took the OSHA 10 certification, and the guys I spoke to at that time seemed, decently intelligent, filled with just absolutely boring stories, but
I think the Clark County government once sent some inspectors out to the factory to shut us down because the company was not going to follow any COVID restrictions. And as soon as they left, we were classed as a essential service.
Mm-hmm.
And the company was about 20 grand lighter. But that's the county going up against a multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporation. That 20 grand was not a fine. That was a reclassification fee.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody explained to me how making insulation is a vital service to anybody but corporate.
Depends on the application of your insulation.
was gonna say in Canada we'd be screwed. Well, we still are, but
No, we didn't have any military contracts or anything. It was all going to construction companies and stores like Home Depot and Lowe's and any other building supply place.
well, a lot of people are doing home renos during that.
Mm.
In the second 2/3 of it.
Now, I'll walk through a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and they'll have stacks of the company's insulation there, and I'll walk by and read the date code on it and the other bits of the code, and I know exactly which factory made it, what day it was, what time of day it was.
And who the tester was?
In the case of if it's from Athens, yeah, I was the quality control inspector for that shit. Or one of 5. I was the one that was doing special testing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you remember me telling you when about me and Lewis make a joke about getting a kitchen faucet?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the story of that? Oh, you went to look for a kitchen faucet?
Joey.
Joe, it's done.
I know.
Okay.
I got excited, okay?
No. You've seen Lewis's office downstairs?
Yeah.
That was Denise's kitchen faucet. He went to get her a kitchen faucet, ended up getting enough stuff to remodel his office. And didn't get the kitchen faucet.
I bet that went over real well.
Rubbing 90% isopropyl alcohol cleans that up good.
Is that flammable? I'm waiting
Yeah, if you do
for
it
Joey
right.
just to walk by and flip me
Let's-
off on his
let's see.
camera.
Hey, Joe Dog,
There
I
it
heard
is.
some sad news today.
What?
What was that? I turned for just a second.
I
You
heard
got
some sad
flipped
news
off.
today. Yesterday, I lost a good friend to a tragic accident. He lost his finger. He got his finger caught in a wedding ring.
I've lost a few that way myself.
so many.
I've lost a few that way and had to stand up at the wedding to give a speech.
Was it a wedding or a funeral at that point in time?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Have y'all ever seen the video of they're at this wedding, and the preacher goes, whoever whatever, feels that these two people should not be married, speak now or forever hold your peace. And all the groomsmen turn, pull their jacket back, and there's a pistol. They're strapped to a pistol. And if you look, the girl pulls the wedding dress up, and there's a pistol on her thigh under
Yeah.
the wedding dress. No,
God,
nobody.
that's America.
So you know you married the right one right there.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And some of the bridesmaids pulled some out of their little bouquets. The little pea shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They call those mouse guns on the videos. 25 caliber, 22 shorts. The things that you could play handball with if you had good reflexes.
Lost one of my bosses to one of those. His wife caught him stepping out on him.
Ooh.
Hmm.
He walks in the door. She gives him a hug and pops him right in the kidney.
Ow.
Waited till he quit breathing before she called the ambulance.
Oh, damn.
And then what? Said it was an intruder and it was an accident.
She had a black eye.
Ah.
Self-defense.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah.
And then there was now this was a story, Dan. I've told this before. This woman was on trial for killing her husband. She shot him 16 times with a revolver.
Mm.
In
Wow.
the heat of passion.
That was 3 reloads.
Yeah.
Possibly 4 if it was only a 5 shot.
Uh-huh.
See if we can get lucky and back-to-back Prince work.
For the 2 weddings I officiated at that point, I said if there are any that feel these 2 should not be wed. Yes, technically a Gatling gun is a revolver. Please see a member of the security team so they can escort you from the venue.
Ice cream
From
with
the
drizzle.
There's no drizzle on it.
Yes.
Send it back.
We can fix that.
Hey.
Oh.
Notice it all goes quiet once Dawn gets her ice cream.
Oh, Carl.
Well, Carl, I don't know about if it's from heaven, but it was an intervention.
I had to reach for that.
I thought you were going to start worshiping the back of your room, and I was like, oh, Dawn's lost it again.
Zach,
No,
a
this is
southern staple right here.
Mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
I love a mason jar, but with a handle. I just use a mason jar.
That's for the sweet tea drinkers.
See, I don't think
Hey, at least he knows what to do with his pinky.
Rich wanted to let us know that Joey is drizzling all over a plate on camera.
Oh,
Yeah, see, I can still do that, but the ladies got to keep their tops on, so.
you just have to do it fast enough.
No, StreamYard will suspend your account now for nudity. Even you can't RTM to porn sites anymore.
Well,
I'm reading Nick's comment. So that talent.
Mm-hmm. Determination. Either that or a failure of the intruder alert system.
Well, I think I'm going to bow out and try to get some sleep. I will hopefully rejoin on Saturday with a more exciting background.
Well, thanks for popping in. It's good seeing
I
you.
feel better, Zach.
You appreciate it. The drugs are going in waves, so.
Well, Zach, it's official. There is a 6th stack completed.
Damn, couldn't wait another 36 hours. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We were hoping
See
they
you
were
later,
gonna
Nick.
Saturday night.
Night, Nick. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Nick.
But do we
See
know
you
if
tomorrow.
TS
Nick, did you see that before you leave?
Pew, pew, pew.
Zach, I will be doing a restream of the SpaceX coverage on the Armchair Rocket Science, and very possibly with a special science guest,
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Stephanie.
I was gonna say, is this Stephanie?
I thought so.
You're like, who else do you know?
Do what?
Yes.
Les Johnson.
That'd be good too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say
Not
anything.
Travis, but he doesn't do rockets.
I
Anymore.
can't say any specifics, but if you're the praying type and working
Yeah.
on a project, pray. That's all I can say. So hopefully I can say more in the next week or two. More or less. So.
Is Jared taking you with him?
Oh, I wish. I wouldn't trust Starship yet. Not yet. Maybe Starship 200, but we'll see. I mean, I trusted Dragon pretty damn quickly, but Starship, that belly flop, no. No. I'll ride Dragon up, transfer to a Starship, go to Mars, go down on a Dragon, go back up on a Dragon, take Starship home, then come home on a Dragon. That I'd sign up for today.
All right. We'll get you some rest, Zach. We hope to hear from you in Texas.
That's the plan.
Are you taking your Starlink?
Yeah.
All right.
Night, Zach. See you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Night, Zach.
Possibly.
Okay.
I'll try to pop in, but it's also the big fight tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. What is that broadcast on?
Netflix for free.
Hmm.
It's the only fight in their history that there's no pay-per-view.
I might have to re-up my Netflix, but I really don't want it for 30 seconds.
It starts at 7 p.m. and they think the big fight will be at 11. For those that don't know what we're talking about, it is Jake Paul? Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Oh, they finally gonna fight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Now it's tomorrow night.
Well, I know who's gonna win that one.
Society?
No, Society's gonna lose big.
Yeah. I think another Paul brother's going to get their reality checked again.
Yep.
If he walks away from it.
Yeah,
really.
If you're on his life insurance policy, you might want to cash out now. Well, I'll try to pop in tomorrow. Depends. We might have our team stay at one person's house tomorrow closer to the airport for the flight the next morning. And if we do, we're all watching the fight. And then I might only be able to pop in for 5 minutes. But if I were still here and going to the airport in the morning, then I'll pop in. So.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, man.
Hey, Zach.
Better, Zach.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who's taking who?
I'll take Tyson just because I want to see Jake Paul get his ass whooped by an old man.
I'm picking Tyson. It's not going to be much of a match.
Hey,
Mike
I'm going to put it
Tyson's
to you
gonna
this
whoop
way. If Jake gets in too damn close, he's going to know what Vincent Van Gogh feels like.
It's going to be a starry night.
What, Joe?
It's going to be a very starry night.
Yeah. With one less ear.
I started to say my money's on the coroner.
Let's see. Do I still have... Oh, I do still have FanDuel on here.
Ow.
they were showing something about Tyson's training. He's only hitting 10% less than what he was in his prime.
Oh, that should scare a lot of people there.
That's not because he's missing 10% more often.
Uh,
What's wrong email? There we go. Been so long since I logged into FanDuel, it's making me put in a new password.
We must be having some rapid air pressure changes.
yeah.
Oh.
Has the rain got to you yet?
Which rain? We had some this morning when I woke up.
Okay, yeah, it was weird pressure.
My arthritis is just, in the last 30 minutes, it's been acting up like crazy.
Screaming.
Yeah.
I was having a headache yesterday and the day before. Could be from the pressure, but I don't really know.
Nancy told me to stop and get a bottle of Kraken, and I wouldn't do it.
Joe, have you heard of the dot cards?
That sounds familiar.
It's the reusable business card that has the
Oh
chip.
yeah, it has the NFC chip in it, to where you can just tap it to someone's phone and.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about getting a couple of those for Halicon. For the people that try to save some money on them damn postcards.
Carl. I didn't know I would be in extra pain tonight.
All right, so they got a lot of stuff here on FanDuel for that fight. Right now they got Jake Paul at a -205, Tyson's at a +166.
All right, what does that mean? I don't understand.
So, if I was to do a $10 bet on Tyson,
Yeah.
I would end up winning $16.60. Whereas if I did a $10 bet on Jake Paul and he won, I'd only win $4.88. So whoever has the plus number is considered your underdog, essentially.
So they're saying Tyson's the underdog against this guy?
Apparently, they are right now.
Ageism. It's a horrible thing.
That'd be worth a quick hundred. So what would 100 pay? 160?
For if you threw 100 on Tyson,
Yeah.
166. So you'd end up because so the 166 would actually be 266 because you get your initial 100 back also.
Oh, so you'd clear 166.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Vegas odds are.
Speaking, by the way, of how the pressure, I didn't know if I was going to make it through the show last night. I was in a lot of pain. But I did. I made it. I did it.
Yeah, you did. You did right nicely.
Hey, Joe, I just typed in odds, and the first thing that popped up, odds on Tyson Paul fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking now
They
on
got a bunch
Polymarket.
of featured bets too.
I'm looking over on Polymarket. and they're giving Jake Paul a 63% chance of winning, Mike Tyson a 32%, and a 7% draw or not scored.
I'm sorry, but the old Gen Xers that remember Tyson, remember what George Foreman did when he came back, what he did to Tyson?
Mm-hmm.
Foreman was an old man on a mission. Tyson's the old man on the mission now.
Mm-hmm.
See, now here's the funny thing. Looking at some of the special bets,
Yeah.
to be knocked down, Tyson. Or no, okay, I'm reading that wrong. Yeah, Tyson is favorited to be knocked down. They're thinking Jake Paul won't get knocked down at all.
What, when Tyson knocks him out, he's just going to stand there or float midair?
Actually, I saw a video on Facebook earlier. It was a fights compilation video, and this guy just got absolutely rocked, and like his head was down like this, but he was still standing. Like he just lights out. Nobody else was home, but the legs didn't give out.
Oh, did you see the dwarf midget fights that I posted up?
No.
No.
Oh, there is a dwarf MMA league.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it looked like 2 6-year-olds going at it. This one of them came in, the other one just he landed a kick right side the head, and the guy spun around, went down. He stood back up, looked at the ref, and the ref went, "That's it." Oh yeah, dwarfs don't play. Isn't that what Tolkien says?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it still only counts as one. I ate my ice cream with no incidents.
Well, you got a shirt on, so it don't matter.
I have a shirt on every time I'm on.
Well, you got a t-shirt on. You don't have the low V-neck.
I don't have the black dress on either.
But Don, I gotta ask one thing. That night, was the ice cream cold?
Yes. It was. Mm-hmm. It was ice cream. What the fuck do you think it was?
Look, sweet drizzle. Never mind.
A girl.
Yeah. We almost made it.
What, without me flipping out the F-bomb?
No. Yeah, never mind. I'm glad I got nail clippers to play with to keep my mind not looking at things.
Excuse me.
All right. Let's
Why did we all get really quiet?
Well, I'm trying to pull up my show.
I was like, I'm done eating the ice cream, so keep talking.
I was given really interesting advice the other day. I was told never to be rude to the toilets. They already have to deal with a lot of shit.
I'm glad he left on that.
Was that a lift?
Dan, why'd you let him back in?
I didn't.
Well, one of y'all did.
I mean, I let him in to start with, but
Oh.
got tired of hearing him scratch at the door.
Oh, Dawn, you're gonna love this. My cat did the cutest, sweetest thing to me last night. She was laying on my chest, reached over with the paw, reached under my chin, turned my head around, licked the tip of my nose, and bit the shit out of it.
I love cats.
I mean, you know, it's like in the movies how the guy grabs the girl and turns for the kiss. That's the way she did me. Just that.
And you thought it was going to be just a nice little lick on the nose.
And I swear I think she laughed at me.
Would you blame her?
Sucker.
Yep. But it's amazing what this can will do.
I took one of those out to the kitchen because I got tired of sitting in the far end of the house hearing Lindsay go, "Get down from there, get down, get down." So I just took her the compressed air can. I'm going, "Honey, this works. Just use it. I'll buy another one for the cleaning my keyboard off."
Did she try it?
I don't know yet, but I haven't heard her holler anything about get off the counter again. We shall see.
Oh.
Have you got all your bets placed, Joe?
Yep. I threw 50 at it.
Oh, which one?
I threw $10 bets on 5 different things. One of which I know, I mean, the likelihood of it paying out is, about as good as me hitting lottery, but
What was that?
pull up my bets here.
Donna said she might not be LMS tonight. She's squirming in her.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So they had
trouble.
They had a plus 14,000 on a knockdown in each rounds of 1, 4, and 8. $10 bet on that pays out $1,400 if it hits. Mike Tyson to win on points and both fighters to be knocked down 2+ times each. Pay out $950. Tyson be knocked down but still win, pays out $180. Either one to win in the first 60 seconds pays out $150, and Mike Tyson to win in the first 60 seconds would pay out $240.
Yeah. I got a feeling Jake Paul's going to come up cocky ass, and Tyson's just going to love tap him into the mat.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Yeah, normally the only time I ever go on that app is Super Bowl.
Well, this is a Super Bowl.
Well, I like going on there and just doing a bunch of the stupid prop bets.
It's behind you.
I was gonna say, you see this behind me, right? Hold on.
Oh,
Oh.
tell him 13 more minutes.
That's why I heard the door open. I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, I just happened to see the screen move, and there's like a beard hanging.
Santa Claus came for an early visit this year. That's one of the benefits of being on the naughty list, isn't it?
I'm not me on the naughty list.
Shut up,
Hey,
Joe.
Kiri, you know why Santa's sack is so big, right?
Oh
I don't
no.
have an answer for that. Is there something else I can
He only comes once a year.
Mm,
Joey. And I'm the one that's on the naughty list.
Oh dear.
Oh, by the
I
way,
said your name, and she who shall not be named again turned on over there.
Alexa, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I said, sorry, I don't know that. Hey, Joey, by the way, I kind of outed Demetria getting his stuff to you.
I saw that.
You did what? I was trying to shut up the witch. I mean, the thing. You got Dimitri what?
Dimitri signed up for NDCD and he hasn't gotten his stuff to Joey yet, so I kind of publicly outed him on it in a nice way. Who else
And
do
you
we
wondered
need?
why you were on that list.
You know, women are from Venus, right? And men are from Mars.
Tread
But we have
carefully.
Uranus in common.
No, there's a vast difference between us.
Oy.
I can't believe I got to use a Keith Laumer joke. My God.
Well, Dan, you know why women can't make up their mind on where they want to go eat, don't you?
Enlighten me.
The last time they made a decision on what to eat, doomed humanity.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to have to buy that woman a whole box of frying pans.
I think Dawn would have used one just then.
Very possibly.
And Joe's just sitting back there grinning, going, yeah.
Oh, it's just about time for the
About time for the sock dance, if I can find it. There it is.
Oh, did you guys hear that over the mic?
Yeah.
Yep. I hope that didn't hurt as much as it sounded like it did.
I didn't feel too good. Who needs a shoulder?
I could use at least one that works.
Ooh.
Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe. It's not the green room.
It's not the green room.
Come on, Joe Dog, spill it.
No, I was talking to Dan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, other stuff works just fine, thank you.
I almost said, what? You can't use the other? Never mind.
My bird.
I have a friend from North Korea. I asked him what it was like living there. And he said, well, I can't complain.
Rim shot.
Damn.
I'm,
Damn.
I'm queued up to play the outro and end the stream, so I can't do it. Sorry.
That's okay. I wasn't going to. I just noted that it was the perfect place for one to be inserted if we had one ready.
Oh yeah, we talked about that Saturday night.
Mm.
That I found out the meaning to the end of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yep. I remember.
Dawn's done forgot.
Apparently I have. Apparently, Joe Dog, your word does not mean that much to me.
Yeah. What it was is the production ran out of money and the studio called the cops to have them arrested to get them off set.
And that's how the show would. Okay.
Yeah.
And because it's Monty Python, that they thought that was absurd enough to end the movie on. And they were right.
Oh, I love how Joe did that.
I don't know what he was.
The way he muted his mic, he looked at the camera and went.
I think Joey and I have a show Monday night.
Well, we got another show Saturday night, and then a rocket launch on Monday.
Yep.
Well, never mind.
Yeah.
The furthermore is tomorrow morning, so that's why when told Nick, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, well, there's a problem with that. There's one reason why I can't do that. Oh, hey, it's time. We gotta go. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
All right.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.